My incompetent brother-in-law tried to take over my own family business and push me out. So I went full scorched earth and cast him out. I run a bakery cafe that's been in my family for 2 generations. My grandmother started it, my mom ran it after her, and now it's mine. I've worked in this shop since I was 14, after school, on weekends, and during holidays. I know the recipes by heart. I built the website, I hired the staff, I kept it alive during COVID. This bakery is my whole life. Enter my brother-in-law, Sean. He's married to my younger sister, Emma. He's one of those guys who thinks he's smarter than everyone in the room, even though he's been fired from more jobs than I can count. MLMs, crypto, real estate wholesaling, even around 1 month as a life coach. He talks big, delivers nothing, he's never had a stable income, and my sister has been paying most of their bills since they got married 5 years ago. Last year, I made the mistake of letting Sean help out at the bakery after he claimed he wanted to learn the business world. I figured maybe having some structure would help him. I gave him a part-time position doing deliveries and helping stock supplies, nothing customer-facing. Within 2 weeks, he started calling himself the operations manager. He made business cards with my logo without asking me. He started offering suggestions about how to modernize the place, most of which involved replacing my best-selling items with keto garbage or using AI to write social media posts. I politely declined. He pouted like a child. Then it escalated. He started having private conversations with vendors behind my back. I found out when my flour supplier texted him about a delivery instead of me. I confronted him, and he shrugged, saying, "I'm just helping streamline communication." "No, you're overstepping." I told him clearly, "You are not management. You do what I ask, or you leave." He acted like I was the villain. Meanwhile, he kept sucking up to my mom, who is retired but still emotionally invested in the business. He'd bring her coffee, praise her legacy, say things like, "I just want to help take the weight off your daughter's shoulders." Subtle jabs, manipulative ones. Then came the breaking point. I found out from one of my employees, my own baker, bless her, that Sean had been secretly meeting with a local investor. He was pitching the bakery as his business and claiming I was burnt out and ready to step down soon. He said he had big plans to franchise and take it to the next level. He tried to sell my business. When I confronted him, he didn't even deny it. He smirked and said, "I'm just thinking about the future. You should thank me." I lost it. I told him he was fired, banned from the shop, and if he set foot inside again, I'd have him removed. I told my sister everything, and you'd think that would be the end of it. But no, Sean ran to my mom, said I was being irrational, that I was struggling, that I needed help. And my mom, God bless her, but she's too trusting, actually asked me if I was okay, and maybe I was being too harsh. Too harsh? He tried to steal my business. So here's what I did. I called the investor myself. I laid everything out. The legal ownership, the trademarks, the LLC in my name. I showed him every document. I also let him know, in writing, that if he moved forward with Sean in any way involving my business, I'd file for fraud and defamation. The investor apologized, backed off, said he had no idea Sean wasn't a co-owner. Then I gathered every single employee and told them the truth. What Sean did, what he tried to do, the lies he told. I printed out the emails and text messages. I made it clear. He no longer represented this business in any way. I told my mom firmly that if she kept enabling him or trying to guilt me into forgiving him, she could step back too. I wasn't playing games. The part that made it nuclear? I told my sister, either your husband stays out of my life for good, or you both do. She cried, said I was tearing the family apart. I said no. Your husband did that when he tried to take what I built. If she wanted to go down with him, that was her choice. Well, guess what? Sean is now unemployed again. The investor blacklisted him. Word got around he tried to pitch a similar scheme to another local business, and they called me for a heads up. He's now working on a podcast, aka sitting at home. My sister stopped speaking to me, which hurts, but I've made peace with it. My bakery is thriving, or at least I thought I could move on. Until last week, when I received a letter from the city. Apparently someone filed paperwork requesting a business name change for my bakery, and the name they filed? Sean's Sweets and Cafe. Full story on channel, link below.